Welcome back everyone, my name is Eltimar and we're going to be continuing our Let's Play of Wrath of the Righteous. Where we left off last time, we were about to head upstairs. I need to check one thing because I believe we've missed a piece of treasure. A very, very important piece of treasure in this room here.
Is that a trap?
That is exactly what we
It
did.
might be a trap.
So, there's a magic essence here. These are important strictly because there's a crafting thing you need to do with it. We're also going to be going up this stairwell here to go upstairs. Also another important thing, the other way ends in fireballs and death, and it's just a bad situation all around. So, what's our weight doing for this group? Grim. We're running out of weight. It's fine though. She has a negative level. How close are we to a level with this group? Quite close.
Let's move.
After a couple fights upstairs, we should be able to level up. And it will be great. There are some relatively tough fights up here that we're going to have to deal with. We may need to rest a few times, honestly. Because while our AC is okay currently, without buffs, it's not going to be enough for when we starting to deal with, like, a little bit more deadly things. So let's mage armor and spark skin up. And the reason for that is we're going to be fighting some guys right away here. And let's go do it. So there's a couple shears. And we just don't want to take too much damage, mostly. Seela may take some hits. Maybe. We'll see. No, we'll be fine. I forgot this group has way more melee presence than my other group does, who only has a pet and our main character. And if the pet dies, that's pretty much the end of our tanking, or our sneak attacks for melees, which is very funny and also kind of sad. We do have a haste,
We'll make things right.
and we could probably just go in on this next area. Do a little bit of
bright future awaits us.
pre-game buffing, though. Also, I got a PM about Camellia, and unfortunately we're going to have to cycle her out of our group soon. Although we will be doing her side quest because it apparently it's very interesting. But that said, we really can't have her in a good group for certain reasons. Hang on one sec, my dog's being weird. He's scratching the carpet behind me, and I don't know why. A new batch of living hearts for my ritual is finally here. Very good, my lord Discari. I offer the sacrifice to you. And we get some paladins, crusaders, whatever you want to call them, showing up. For Prelate Halrun, we'll teach them to fear Ayamade. Interestingly, in the beta playthrough of this game, this fight was so hard. Because the paladins would run in, get turned into a fine mist instantly, like within seconds. And then we'd have to deal with everything ourselves, and it was so hard. So instead of fighting the actual swarms, just shoot Jeslin. Jeslin summons the swarms, so if you kill them, they go away. Just a tidbit of knowledge. Just throwing some truth bombs to you. Alright, we got a bunch of gear. We should probably put some of it on, but we'll do that later. And I just picked up a breastplate, which is 100% garbage to carry around, which knocked us into heavy encumbrance. I actually think we're in heavy encumbrance in general. But let's see what we have for gear. We might be able to throw some stuff on here. Natural armor +2. We'll just put that on her. Cloak resistance +2. Definitely better than the cloak resistance +1. We'll give the cloak resistance +1 to her and the amulet of natural armor to her as well. Then actually, did she wear these? No. Okay. What's this? That's the amulet of agile fists. We use a quarterstaff, so that's not going to do anything for us. Armor. The unbending armor is pretty good. Could probably put that on somebody like not Lan, because he's a monk technically. I guess no one. It's a bit of a bummer. Why am I carrying a buckler? Just like a Random buckler. We are heavily encumbered though, aren't we? Yeah, we need to drop some things. Well, this padded armor is a good start. And what else do we got kicking around? We could probably sort by weight. What are the heaviest weapons we have? Are you wearing a shield still? Here. That is a super cool looking shield, I have to say. That looks really neat. And it dropped us back to medium. Problem solved. You gave Seal 200, doesn't have 200 feet. Massive penalties to attack rolls. Okay. We have to set it so she doesn't attack with the shield. And I don't know how to do that. Right, spiked shields. We're gonna need to get her another shield. I mean, we can just pick that one off the ground in a second here if there's nothing better in this loot area, which there isn't. Alright, give her the heavy shield back. We're gonna drop the Masterwork spiked heavy shield because we can't A, use it, and B, afford to carry it around. It's very weighty. If we look at it, it's how much? 20 pounds. That drops us right back down into medium, which might be better. I'll take the spoons because why not? I'll take that because why not? And what's in this locked chest? It is random junk.
Not?
Onwards.
So yeah, for Camellia, I mean, it was a bit of a spoiler for me, but you know what? I appreciated the heads up. Oh god, we're back in heavy encumbrance again. Never ends.
Reason to
What's on your mind?
I'm all
Anything
ears.
that we could
restless?
Trouble yet?
have more strength with.
Ideas.
We could make our character larger. We could just literally make her bigger, but Tempest is worth way too much to drop. We'll drop the Bardicians. There we go. We're back into low, medium encumbrance again. Not low. I don't think we'll ever be in low encumbrance, but in medium encumbrance.
Cannot be defeated.
Hey, it failed the spell because we smacked it. This is not going particularly well, honestly. And they have haste. This is going to go badly. Oh, maybe. We have no one that can do, what's it called? Channel positive either, which is less good. Kelly down. And so is Sela, but I think we'll be okay. What the heck? Oh, right, there's a summoner up here somewhere. Let's do this. Oh, we're down. I think we might just need to reload this and maybe heal up or buff beforehand so that we don't die horribly. Taken down by trash after defeating one of the harder fights. At least in the beta, it was ruthless. Let's
This war
what do we have for spells? I didn't mean for you to cast that on yourself, but okay, fine. Give her blur.
There is no greater
We
satisfaction than
can use our song, which may be useful.
That is, of course,
Grab bless.
the challenge
You're a
of
good
the
person.
And
I like you. Anything new?
that's he's fine for that. We'll do the
Open
hit
your
maybe in
heart
the
to
opening
me.
of salvo of this fight. We should be able to do this now, I think.
You should have listened
We
to
will be
reason.
victorious.
Alright. Cast pit, like right here. They all succeeded at the reflex save. Now that's just some BS. Oh, some of them flew into the pit. I think some of our characters may have gone into the pit as well. Whee! Elira just can't fall into the pit because she's so good. She gets shoved off the pit. We need some people to come out of the pit so we can fight them. Anyone? You can get over the pit. Oh, she just jumped right into the pit. Most importantly, let's kill this Conjurer. I can see him.
Into the fray.
I'll cut you wide open.
Move fast. Need to get this Conjurer. I just don't want to deal with 800,000 summons. And their summoners are capable of just dishing out the summons. Alright, cool. How close are we to a level? So close. One more fight. I think I know the perfect fight to do it. Before we have to rest. Oh, right. I was like, look at all this sweet loot we're getting. But then I remembered, we can't afford to bring that much loot with us. Also, why are we carrying a normal spear? We're still in medium encumbrance. Okay, we're
Let's
good.
move.
Let's be very careful about what we pick up. Which is unfortunate because there's loot to grab, and I love loot. But maybe we're not supposed to be carrying 21 scythes.
Follow me.
13 scythes. I was like, that didn't sound quite right.
Can't hide from me.
I mean, I guess we could just drop some scythes, but if you think about it, 13 scythes at $100 a piece is 1,300 gold. You could buy like
March on.
several things with that. I don't know what you would buy with it, but several things. There should be a fight just beyond this door against some babaus.
Do not fear.
Surrender
Do not
or else.
waver.
Sometimes they're not exactly there, but whatever. Come on. Sometimes it just takes a while for them to finish their sneak attacking. I don't think this is going to give us the level. Probably not. Although maybe. Not quite. That's okay, we have a few more fights to do in here. First of all, let's go and do a not fight. This is just a little thing.
So many plans and hopes have gone up in smoke along with this city, and so many are still yet to burn. Soon.
Arilu Vorlesh here in Canabris? I do not fancy meeting her in battle. Me neither. We would actually die. As I live and breathe, that was the architect of the world who wounded the vilest witch of them all.
Onwards.
She's a very scary person. And there's a mobility check we need to do.
I can't do it.
That
Am I
sucks.
at my limit?
Alright, we're gonna reload that and try that again, because I really don't feel like losing a bunch of hit points and falling back down to the floor below. Because the way back up, actually I think might lead right here, but no it doesn't.
It is done.
It sucks to do. We'd have to wander all the way back around, and we did gain a level. The page depicts a woman in full armor holding her sword aloft towards the sky. The inscription reads, Yaniel of Dresden, the Holy Martyr. We can grab a bunch of garbage, including the last magical essence we need. Oh my god. Freaking unbelievable. I'm just gonna drop... No, magic things are always useful to take. We have a severed head that I have for some reason. Why am I carrying a normal glaive? Sometimes you're just like, why are you in my inventory? Short spear, that's not magical, and we're back in medium encumbrance. Sweet. That is exactly what I was hoping for. Let's level up. We are of course going to continue on our path of Quarterstaff Master, having dipped into our Alchemist at once. I just had to make sure we did that. And we're just going to do those two. Do I do Religion? Nah, it's fine. We're good. And, yeah, we got Style, Strike, Trip, and Purity of Body, which makes us immune to all diseases, including supernatural and magical diseases. Really, really good ability. And our Dirge Bard, of course. We don't use our song nearly as much as we should. I should really get on that, to be honest. We're going to take Blur, super useful spell. Cure Moderate Wounds, also very useful. Although so is Mirror Image. We'll get Cure Moderate later. That'll be fine. We'll take Shaman, Spirit Hunter with her. And we'll just kind of give her those things. We're going to be cycling her out of our group pretty quickly here. For another good character. Don't know who yet. Somebody. Somebody that is a good character. Stigmatized Witch. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, no! Actually, I don't think I care how she gets to use magical item. We are going to take for hexes, eh? Probably Cackle. We are going to be using... turn-based combat a bit later on. Oh, we could use Ward too. Ward is super good. But it only lasts until one hit, or one saving throw, which is okay. I think I'll take Cackle though. Because we can start using Cackle to keep all of our buffs, or all of our hexes up later on when we have them all in play. So, we'll deal with that a little bit later though. Cure Serious, I think, is what we're going to take with her. Got to get that healing up. She is currently our only real healer in this group anyways. And our Scroll Savant leveled up as well. Basically, it's going to be our lore machine. And in terms of spells, Spike Pit is pretty good, and Fireball is also quite good. And that's going to be the end of our leveling, I think. So let's hop back into this thing.
Finished.
And we have a few more fights to do before the end of our video. And a rest. We should probably do a rest at some point. I can't remember what this next fight is. This isn't helpful. There's a lot of fights that start with a whole bunch of bodies. Oh, this fight.
Adventures await.
What's our armor class sitting at right now? 28.
I will help where I can.
Okay, let's quickly go into here. Bards get spells per day, so I don't need to do that. She doesn't have any new spells. She does. Cure Serious. And Restoration. We do have our cure, or our protection from evil spell. We can immediately cast that soon. And she's gonna grab a Fireball. Level 2 spells. We're gonna grab a third blur. And that's going to be the end of that. Okay, now we're going to hop back into the hallway. We're actually going to rest, I think. Sure. We're going to need some buffs for this upcoming fight. We can, it's pretty easy to get just like a little bit smacked around here because of fireballs, which can be a little bit annoying to deal with. Spreading out only helps so much. The AI is actually pretty good at hitting you with fireballs in a way that will actually, deal some serious damage to your
You are
group.
my favorite aide. Yes?
And so we kind of want to be careful about that.
You can trust me.
So you say. So you say.
Stand ready.
And ready. That was the wrong one. I mean, it's not bad that we got Dex, but it wasn't strength, basically, is where we're at.
Move.
He has 35 armor class. She should be fine now. Wait a minute. Are we slowed? Are we heavily encumbered again? Yes, of course we are. Why wouldn't we be? Alright, it's time. Let's just drop the glaives. That's 500 gold. We have 2 heads. Where did the second head come from? You know what? Where did the first head come from? And then we'll deal with the second head. Why am I carrying 5 pounds of tainted fowl? That's worth $100. It's so weird. Okay, let's figure this out. We need to drop something. It's just gonna have to be the glaives. Fine, whatever. That gives us some wiggle room on our encumbrance. Let's go.
We will be victorious.
That's gonna hurt, but I think we're fine. Okay, this is actually going okay. Let's heal her. I like how we still haven't killed the Murack. The thing we started fighting.
Leave a bruise.
Let's kill that guy. He's casting annoying damage living spells. There we go. That actually wasn't so bad. We need to heal up Seal a little bit, but there have been worse fights. Okay. Let's take some really light things. Like, falchions and scimitars are very, very light. Scythes, not so much. They're 10 pounds each. But, like, elven curved blades, I mean, they're 7, so maybe not that one. 3 pounds, though, for the bow. Good enough. this is how you can get into this place. If you're coming
I am helpful, am I not?
from this way, there's a staircase that leads up to here. And if you come out here, you can ambush this group.
Adventures
Now, the
You're a
unfortunate
good
part of that
person.
whole strategy is that the Brimrocks probably turn around and fireball your group twice in this close quarters area and basically wipe them out. That's a normal short bow. That was a horrible
Let's
thing to pick up.
move.
Also, we should try and do this knowledge world check.
It went splendidly.
These strategic maps offer many intriguing details about the movements of the Crusader army. The demons must have thoroughly studied them before destroying them with their claws and spattering them with blood. Not likely, they probably just destroyed them, honestly. And we're gonna just drop that normal bow wherever it went. There it is. We gotta keep our weight limit down.
Can't hide from me.
I'll watch you back.
Melia's gonna come over here. We can absolutely get rid of
Now
this trap
what is that?
with no problem by lockpicking in here.
I hope
The
you
other trap,
appreciate
however,
this.
goes into this area with
The
this
spirits
door
guide
here.
me.
But we're gonna save. We don't want to open this door. We're gonna actually come into this room and fight the stuff in there. Just gonna hopefully
that?
see my group get past there
Doubt
without
is the heart's greatest
Open your heart
challenge.
to me.
getting
I
killed.
tire of waiting.
He's 31 armor class, which is pretty good.
Follow me.
What's in here? Oh, Field of Faith. Alright, we've saved. We're gonna open this door.
Save the last one for me.
And we're gonna kind of just not have AI on for a sec. Nope, don't do that. Alright. And now we'll turn AI on. Okay. So, we have some things we can do here now. Like Fireball. You want to be careful with how you position your fireballs, because it can go real bad if you fireball your own people. And it's kind of annoying to set up your fireballs sometimes, just because you gotta get to that sweet spot. That was an absolutely horrible fireball. That was probably the worst fireball I've ever done. We may actually need a different bow. Alright, we're gonna let our group just get in there. Do what they do best. They have haste on, so they should be able to just smash around these minotaurs, no problem. And we'll deal with the Cambions, both of them. So Fireball maybe wasn't that good. I might just swap it out for another haste spell in all honesty. Because haste is always good. I'm just gonna take all the bows I can until I run out of inventory weight again. Is there a foot over here? Does it have different loot? The foot has different loot. And the trap thing is right here.
I am helpful.
Now I think the
Am
groups
I
are
not?
approximately where they are at the same time, except we have one more fight in here to do. And then I think the groups are pretty much where each other
This
are, which is
war
nice.
must
It's nice
end.
and symmetrical at this point in time. We are going
This
to...
is my path.
What are we going to do?
You
Okay, well,
require
I'm
my
really quickly
unbiased
going to go
opinion?
into this, put this there, because haste is vastly better than one fireball. Sorry about that, just had to do something real quick, and let's do this fight. So inside this room,
The spirits
there
demand
is
your blood.
some
The heartbeat
crusaders
quickens.
who need to die. And we're gonna haste, because let's just make this fight nice and easy on ourselves. They can do a lot of damage if they get surrounds, because of sneak attack, and some of our group members are feeling that pain right now, including Stila, who just died. We'll quickly reload that, and then we'll be golden. Come on, let's load faster. There we go. Maybe we should cast haste ahead of time. That doesn't
I
matter.
will help where I can.
I'm just going to use some buffs to make
Open
sure
your
that
heart
maybe
to
we
me.
don't die as quickly.
Together, we
She does have blur. She should blur herself. And maybe blur Camellia too. Oh right, she really needs different equipment. Okay, well, one of them's blurred. It'll be fine. Let's cast
You
haste.
require my unbiased opinion. Nice try. Didn't
Save
work,
the
though.
last one for me.
Okay, there we go. Let's go. It's just fine so far. Now the ghoul stalkers actually are capable of dishing out some punishment. Wasn't expecting to get hit that hard. But this is fine. It's almost over. The ghoul stalker's the only one left, and it should be dead. You deserve some peace, brothers and sisters. Let the goddess embrace you. Okay, the last thing we need to do before we end the video, and we'll rest between this video and the next video, is just do this lore 24 religion check. It might take a couple attempts, because I think our lore check is not the best. We need a 14 or above, so we might need like 2 or 3 attempts to do it. It's good to get these things, though, because we lower our corruption level, which could be important. This ancient fount once sanctified water for church rituals, but demons have befouled it by filling the basin with human intestines. Its holy power might return should someone cleanse this place, which we can absolutely do. It takes us 15 minutes and 0 seconds, and we can lower our corruption. So there we go. And that's where we're going to end the video off. For now, I'm going to leave you guys here. In the next video, we will continue on our way through the Grey Garrison and finish it up, and we'll get our first mythic thing, I believe. Pretty sure that's when we get it. Like always, if you have any suggestions or comments, please leave them below. Otherwise, I'll see you guys next time. Take care.